8-year-old Lilith Left Hand was born and raised on the Stoney Nakoda Nation in Alberta. But he has never been a member. His parents, Danielle Mark and Ava Left Hand, who are members, say their son is being discriminated against because they are a same-sex couple. They've been fighting for Lilith's membership since the day he was born, but this is about more than gaining recognition.
I don't know if he's going to have his own home when we're gone, and he grew up here. I don't want him to get pushed out just because of what list he's on, and I want him to feel pride in his community.
It means that they consider us a family. He'll have all the benefits we have.
And they aren't the only ones.
Family's important. Family's always been important.
In Vancouver, Two-Spirit father Wayne Wallace is fighting a similar battle.
When I came to accept myself for being two-spirited, a member of the LGBT community, it was the first thing that I thought in my mind back then, 20-some-odd years ago, was I'm never going to have kids.
Wallace and his husband have twin boys through a surrogate mother. One son is Wallace's biological child. The other is the biological child to his husband, who's Australian.
They're both my children. I created them with my husband, the closest to a heterosexual can create their own family.
Wallace is a member of the Madawaska Maliseet Nation in New Brunswick. While both of his sons are status Indians under the Indian Act, only one child is registered as a member of his band.
You know, we can't have children the traditional way, right? It's not going to happen. We're two men, we needed the help, and we had the intent of creating our family this way. There might be those that decide to adopt. Should they be also stopped from registering those children as they would consider them their own, to be members of our community?
The Madawaska Maliseet Nation hasn't responded to our request for a comment. But Wallace says members voted on a membership code that allows the band to decide who can be a member and who can't. 5 years ago, our community enacted a new membership code, because we've had control over our membership for quite a while now, I think since about mid-80s. And the new code requires male offsprings to undergo DNA testing. I can't understand why blood has to be the only component that makes you Indigenous. These parents, they all have one question. What does create a member of an Indigenous community?
I think there's a number of of layers that come with that, and in understanding indigeneity of an individual. And I think culture, family, traditions, all of that language, it all comes and is blended together.
They always say tradition. Tradition, we're all close-knit community. And now they're just pick and choosing who stays, who goes. That's just, like, if they're gonna say tradition, and stick to tradition and staying strong as a community.
For Mark and Left Hand, traditions mean inclusion. And they say all types of discrimination need to come to an end.
We need to grow. We have feelings too, and we all should see each other equally, not based on what gender we like or whatever. It's based on being strong here as a community, staying together. Just try not to lose hope. Trying to stay upbeat as I can for my son. I want him to feel pride in our family.
Tamara Pimentel, APTN National News on the Stoney Nakoda First Nation.